They have played 24 minutes at the Q. LeBron James with a dozen on 6 of 12 shooting, and the Cavs with a 15-point first-half lead over the Chicago Bulls. Chicago shooting under 30% and managing just 39 points. 54-39 is the count. Sprint halftime report. Studio J in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson. Got Charles, got Kenny, got Shaq. And we start with the Jet. Here, so Cleveland back above 500 now at 21-20. And now the next step is convince folks and convince yourselves that you're going to be a contender in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, but I mean, because for most of the time you could say that they weren't contenders and Shaq's not ready. So, so I'm leading. So they're not contenders.
You looked at Chuck and Chuck.
That was called a no-look run. That was a no-look run. But if you look at the shot clock here, this is to me when they're not a contender, and this is what their problem. 20 seconds on the clock. They haven't even gone across half court. They bring the ball up, and Kyrie Irving walks it into the play. All of a sudden, wait, time it again. Freeze it. So all of a sudden, when J.R. Smith cut off, there was no even look to see if he was open. He didn't look. Passer didn't look. We're not looking for anything yet. We're now at 15 seconds on the clock. We let the play develop again. Freeze it again. Now I got it here. Is this an opportunity to score? It's 13 seconds. Let it go again. So all of a sudden, LeBron James gets the ball with 11 seconds on the clock. Freeze it. So 11 seconds, down to 9. We've only made one threatening move if you're a Cleveland Cavalier. So LeBron gets it, dribbles it down, 5, freeze it. Now we're at 6 seconds on the shot clock, and we're double teamed, and we really don't have a good shot. And you let it go, the shot goes up, terrible shot, not in great rebounding position, and so you get a wasted possession. But here, on a miss or make, freeze it right here. If you're the Cavaliers, the best player in the world in transition still is this guy. If we can get him in some type of transition, doesn't have to be on a steal, but on any kind of thing, hit the basketball in transition, allow him to make plays which are not plays, then all of a sudden you're a better championship team and you're a contender. But that Cleveland Cavalier team that holds it, and Kyrie does it, Kevin Love does it, and all of a sudden they hold the ball for 10 seconds, that team can't contend, Shaq.
You know what that reminded me of when he did that?
What's that?
With the handheld crews back there, it looked like you were in a snow globe. You know, if you'd shake it up and the snow would be all over the place.
Well, maybe I'll be in a snow globe next time.
Maybe that was just me. Who knows? It just looked that way too. But that's beside the point.
I'm just checking to see what's in your cup, Ernie. I'm just checking to see what's in your cup.
You look like a snow globe.
That's just coffee. That's just coffee. So these new guys. So J.R. Smith, Timofey Mozgov added to this mix for Cleveland. What do they bring them?
In order for these guys to be a contender, like Kenny suggested, both of these guys have to play well. You know, Mozgov rotate. Mozgov is a guy who's not going to ask for a lot of touches. He's a great role player. Right here, right place at the right time. Gets the ball, he goes up strong. And they're going to need that from him. They're going to need some scoring, some easy buckets from him. But right here, this is the reason they brought him here, is to be a rim protector. Right here, he does what he was brought to do, block shot. And this guy, one of my favorite guys, if he stays focused, if he can play like this and hit shots like that, be in the right place at the right time, yes, they are contenders.
How far away are they, Chuck?
They're in the conversation in the Eastern Conference right now. Going out to get Mozgov, J.R. Smith, and when they get Shumpert back, because they had no size. They were too small. I like Verjao, but he's an undersized power forward. Kevin Love is an undersized power forward. He's a terrific player, but he's undersized. Now they move him to the power forward spot. Mozgov is a big center. He's 7 feet tall. They got a nice front line. They got more athletic on the perimeter with JR. When they get Shumpert back, they're one of the elite team. They are much better than they were a month ago. They had no chance a month ago. Now they're in the conversations with Atlanta, Washington, Toronto, and Chicago.
LeBron leading everybody with 12. No Bulls in double figures as they shoot under 30%. Derrick Rose just 1 out of 9 in the first half. Chicago, intriguing team, 15-5 on the road, just 12-10 at home. They trail tonight on the road by a bunch. We'll be back.
The Sprint Halftime Report is presented by Sprint. More data for more NBA with the Sprint Family Share Pack. Visit sprint.com/best value.
Two of the top 5 in the Western Conference going at it today as we bring you more data, more highlights. Memphis at home against Dallas. And Zach Randolph. Oh, can't get it to fall. Monte Ellis. They got a 2-point lead. Another good opportunity for the Grizz, but Marc Gasol, it won't go.
Iron unkind.
Oh, God.
Dirk Nowitzki took over down the stretch, scored the last 8 points for the Mavs, and they've got their first win over a team in the top 5 in the West. Beat the Grizz 103-95. See, there it is, a snow globe right there.
Okay, Ernie.
If we just shook it.
Can I get some?
I'm kind of sorry I brought any of that up.
Yeah. Can I get some of that cup?
It won't happen again. Chuckster, look what happened in New York. Jose Calderon only hit 2 shots all night. This is one of them. And say goodbye to the 16-game losing streak.
Oh, it's a miracle.
The Knicks over the Pelicans.
It's a miracle.
Played without Anthony Davis.
It's a miracle, America.
99-92.
Were they in a coma?
Still in a coma.
The Sprint Halftime Report is presented by Sprint. More data for more NBA with the Sprint Family Share Pack. Visit sprint.com/best value.